Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Cafu. And it's Beckham. Rodri, Messi going face to face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. And this is Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Bebeto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hazard. He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard gets it away. Hazard. It's Hazard! It's anyone's ball now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached, They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Hello,
Let us see what
everybody,
the
and
second
this
half
is a
brings.
quick reminder to let you know that you'll be
So
able
we
to
reached the
catch
halfway
today's
point.
match broadcast
Manchester United
live on
ended
our
that
club's
first
FM
half in
station.
such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. Now it's Bebeto. Now has he got the beating of his mark? Tries from a long way out. Another long-range effort off target.
I just think these efforts from distance are a sign of frustration at not having a more incisive edge. I think if they carry on like this, they're going to have to produce something absolutely spectacular to find the net.
It's their second corner of the game. Surely now! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rodri. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Foot in. Bebeto. Beckham under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. It's Saka. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ribery. Now it's Bebeto. Ribery. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Messi. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Bayer Leverkusen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Costa Curta. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Beckham. Now it's Messi. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. The final 5 minutes. Hazard. That's a clever-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Leverkusen, number 14, Ribery. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bruno Fernandes. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. Oh, that was vital. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Right. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
He's having a go! Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. That's the keeper's ball. Hakimi. Odegaard, given the lift of his goal. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi, this is promising. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard powering forward here. Well, that's a little loose. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to gift it back. Hazard. Rodri. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Beckham. Hazard will not... He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hakimi. Messi. Odegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And Hakimi. Out for a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi. Caceres cuts it out. They get a throw in. Odegaard. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Odegaard threads one in, and it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bebeto, not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking to play him in. That was good alertness. Beckenbauer. And it's Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's got tall. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Right card. And it's Hazard. And this is Messi. That's rather hopeful. So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's having a hit! And that could have brought them level.
That was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hakimi gets into a good position. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rodri coming on the field.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Substitution.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice bit of skill and Ronaldinho!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckham. Looking wide, Neymar picks it up out wide. Crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away. Messi. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard. Rodri. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Portugal are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shifted it to the flank. Delivers with whip. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Over to the left. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Neymar. It's Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hazard. Oh, it's Bebeto. Played back in. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Decent enough try. Adams gets over and intercepts. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? Beckham, looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Cafu charging forward down that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 18.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 7, Bellingham.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21. Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 30, Messi.
That's tidy. Incoming delivery. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Number 14.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Hangs in across. A mighty effort! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. turns back here, probably the best option. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Hazard. It's Bebeto. Rijkaard. It's Bebeto. And Bebeto! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hazard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Oh, this is a very good run. It's come to nothing. Cafu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Costa Curta. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Beckham. Back towards the middle. Messi. Now it's Rijkaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Rodri gets good distance on it. Costa Curta. Keeper's dealt with that. Hazard. And this is Bebeto. Hazard. Hazard! Cannavaro. Rodri. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's neat. He's having a go! Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Corta.
2 added minutes has
It's
been
Bebeto.
indicated.
Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. And once more. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester, terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Goes for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Beckham. Pings it across. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham. And it's Azar. Manchester United finding their passes. Azar. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United clearly have...
Takes the shot! Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bebeto. Tries from a long way out. He should have put that one away.
Hazard really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Hazard. Beckham. Hazard. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contact. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Vinicius Junior. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim. Shot, surely! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have play.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... Haaland! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected.
Can he finish? No mistake!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal for Manchester United after 21 minutes is number 20.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he was quick to react. Guardiola.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi's cross. Terrific header! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Haaland. Hazard, who's set up 1 goal so far. Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Hazard! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's travelling a long way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, here we go. Cafu. Beckham. And it's Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cleared without complication. Rodri. Now it's Hazard. Haaland is having the time of his life here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution in progress.
Scholes. Now Tulio. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it taken off him. Bebeto. Belletti. Guardiola. Belletti. Messi. And it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Cafu. Opts for safety. Rodri. And Adams. Rijkaard. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Hazard! Hernandez. And it's Belletti. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added
Back into
time.
the middle. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And if you did just miss it, we are up and... Oh, shooting chance! It's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto. Right, Shevchenko. Big chance! Azar. Roberto. Right, Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Caceres. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adams. And it's Neves. Threads one in. And Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Beckham. Now it's Azar. This is promising. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Azar. Ryerson. Nicely aimed pass. Nice bit of trickery. David Villa. He's going all the way! Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Beckham. Cafu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
An instinctive delivery. That has been knocked clear. Azar! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Onana. David Villa. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
David Villa! Another big chance that gets away.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ronaldinho is there to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still. Costa Curta. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Probing pass. Now it's Hazard. Swings it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neves. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Hazard moves short. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Ronaldinho is onto this. And this is Messi. And Beckham! Onana. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a decent clearance. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8. Bruno
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
To replace him is number 22, Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? And this is Hazard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Now, shapes to shoot! Goal! Celtic! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Oh, what a climb! It's loose now, and they want to get it. That could... And again! Taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
United, after 10 minutes, is number 14.
simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Maradona. Real chance! Goal! Celtic! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckham did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now, can they get him? Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maradona. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. And it's Messi. And this is Hazard. And this is Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. And they can counter here. Dinks one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. That's Bebeto. And this is Messi.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Manchester United after 44
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Maradona, Camavinga, Beckenbauer, Rooney. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Hazard. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's nice. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard. It's Rijkaard. Rijkaard!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 22, Ronaldinho.
Cleared away. Ball is over the line. And here's Messi. Ball's out once more. It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Rijkaard. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Rodri. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
And the changes then in quick succession.
Coming
And the break in
on the
play
field
means they
is
can now affect their change.
17.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Plays it through. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And he's following up!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going for goal! Should have equalised.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
20, Bebeto. Number 8, Rijkaard. Coming on the field.
He's gone looking for safety.
21, David Villa. Number
Celtic
13,
really don't have a choice
Mbappe.
now. They just have to throw
Substitution.
everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's got away. And the finish! They've done been looking for. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
6 added minutes
Two
has
up
been
and
indicated.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Celtic could have here their final chance. Chance! Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. That is good alertness. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. That's a cute ball. That's nice and simple for the keeper.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And he's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's tidy. Hazard with header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Cafu. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Messi. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta, and here's Azar. Delivers with wit. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Nakata. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Azar. And it's Azar. Great vision. Oh, cracking ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's worked it through. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute
That
at a
was
time.
very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in. Great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United are...
Azar! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Bebeto at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cannavaro. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Bebeto. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And Bebeto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to belt it away. Shifted upfield. Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's cause for mild irritation. Schneider gets good distance on it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. Bebeto being hounded, manhandled at times. Well, big chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's come loose. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hazard.
Corner number 2
on the
then.
field is number 11, Griezmann. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! He's quick to get it clear again. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Griezmann. And he shoots! He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 22.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining.